Let's take a look at the map of Essos. Dragon lords, ancient sorcery, bloodthirsty horseback riding hordes. Essos in the A Song of Ice and Fire series is one of the most interesting and largest places we visit throughout the story, but it has so much detail that it's easy to get lost or confused along the way. Hopefully this video will help you keep everything straight. I'll be going through each region of Essos, explaining its significance and culture. Essos lies between three unique continents: Westeros, Ulthos, and Sothoryos. Westeros is home to the Seven Kingdoms, with a climate ranging from the frigid north to the warm south. Ulthos, a mysterious and largely unexplored landmass, is located to the southeast of Essos, across the Saffron Straits. Sothoryos is a jungle-covered, disease-ridden continent far to the south, known for its dangerous wildlife, including dinosaurs. If you'd like to learn more about these other continents, let me know in the comments below. For now, let's focus on Essos. The Free Cities are 9 powerful city-states located on the western coast of Essos. These cities were founded by the Valyrian Freehold and are known for their wealth, culture, and influence. The northernmost of the Free Cities, Braavos, is unique because it was founded by slaves who fled from Valyria. Known for its canals, the Iron Bank, and the Faceless Men, Braavos is a powerful and independent city. Its Titan statue guards the entrance to the city, symbolizing its strength and resilience. Located on a cluster of islands in the Shivering Sea, Lorath is a more secluded and less influential city compared to the others. It's known for its labyrinth tunnels and the order of monks who once lived there. Situated inland, Norvos is known for its bearded priests who wield great power within the city. The Norvoshi are strict followers of their religious leaders, and their culture is marked by austerity and discipline. Renowned for its skilled blacksmiths who can reforge Valyrian steel, Qohor is located in the dense forest of Qohor. The city has a dark reputation, partly due to its infamous Unsullied warriors who once saved it from a Dothraki horde. Known for its craftsmen, particularly its lens makers and embroiderers, Myr is a coastal city famous for its intricate and beautiful creations. The city is also a center for trade and commerce. The oldest of the Free Cities, Volantis, is divided by the massive Rhoyne River. The city is ruled by the Old Blood, descendants of the original Valyrian colonizers, and its black walls are a testament to its ancient power and influence. A city known for its dyed textiles, Tyrosh is a major trading hub. Its mercenaries and sellswords are renowned throughout Essos and beyond. A rich and decadent city, Pentos is ruled by a prince who is elected by powerful merchant families. The city has a dark side though, including a history of human sacrifices to ensure good harvests and prosperity. A city of pleasure and beauty, Lys is famous for its skilled courtesans and its luxurious lifestyle. It's also known for producing many of the most beautiful people in Essos. Moving along, the Kingdom of Sarnor was a once great realm along the Shivering Sea. Centered on the river Sarn, the Sarnori traded with Valyria and other distant lands, even challenging the might of the Gishkari Empire. However, their downfall came when the Dothraki began to rise. Over time, the Dothraki relentlessly destroyed the Sarnori cities, culminating in the near total annihilation of the kingdom. The remnants of this once proud civilization now lie in ruins, scattered across the Grasslands. The Dothraki Sea is a vast expanse of grasslands, home to the nomadic Dothraki horse lords. This endless sea of grass has no cities or settlements except for Vaes Dothrak, the Dothraki capital. The Dothraki roam freely, warring with each other and raiding nearby lands. While the grasslands were once home to various other peoples, the Dothraki have driven them out or wiped them out, leaving only traces of the past. The Dothraki have little presence along the northern coast of the Shivering Sea, however, as the Horse Lords hate and fear the ocean. In the northwest, a small remnant of the Sarnori remains at Soth, on the tip of the Sarn Delta itself. Eastward of this is a somewhat smaller peninsula on which is located the Kingdom of Omber, a weak pastoral kingdom which the Dothraki permitted to survive by reducing it to a tributary. Much farther east, along the shores a large distance north from Vaes Dothrak, is another large forested region known as the Kingdom of the Ifequevron. Despite being relatively close to the early Dothraki, they avoided this forest for fear of the magically powerful Ifequevron, or Woodswalkers, who once lived there, who may have been kin to the Children of the Forest. The Shivering Sea is a cold, forbidding ocean that stretches along the northern coast of Essos. There are several tales about the Shivering Sea, including lights shimmering in the sky where the demon mother of the ice giants dances eternally through the night, seeking to lure men northward to their dooms. Tales also mention Cannibal Bay, where ships enter only to find themselves trapped forever when the sea freezes behind them. Other stories mention pale blue mists moving across the waters, so cold they freeze any ship they pass over. Drowned spirits are said to rise at night to drag the living down into the depths. Mermaids of the Shivering Sea are described as having pale flesh and black-scaled tails, and they're considered far more malign than their sisters to the south. Another myth speaks of ice dragons, far larger than the dragons of Valyria, said to be made of living ice, with eyes of pale blue crystal, vast translucent wings, and breath of cold. The Shivering Sea is a place of mystery, where few dare to venture, and fewer still return. The Valyrian Peninsula, once the heart of the Valyrian Freehold, is now a shattered wasteland. The doom of Valyria, a catastrophic event, destroyed the mighty civilization and left the peninsula in ruins. The land is now dangerous and desolate, with the smoking sea and its volcanic islands as grim reminders of the disaster. The once great city of Valyria lies in ruins, a place of legend and horror. Few dare to venture into the smoking ruins, and those who do rarely return. At its prime, the Valyrian freehold encompassed most of the eastern continent and reached as far as the current free cities and the island of Dragonstone off the coast of Westeros. The freehold was technically never an empire, however for ease of reference it tends to be referred to as one. The freehold was an advanced civilization and the dominant military and cultural power of the known world. Its capital was the city Valyria. The freehold was ruled by the Lords Freeholder, or the powerful noble families. The most powerful of these were the Dragon Lords. Slavers Bay is located in southeastern Essos and is infamous for its deep-rooted tradition of slavery, which dominates the region's culture and economy. The bay is home to 3 prominent cities: Astapor, Nhai, and Meereen, each with its unique characteristics and histories, all tied together by the brutal practice of human bondage. Astapor, known as the Red City due to its distinctive red bricks, is the southernmost of the 3 cities. It's notorious for being the birthplace of the Unsullied, the elite eunuch soldiers trained to be obedient, fearless, and ruthlessly efficient. The good masters of Astapor oversee this gruesome process, acquiring young boys and subjecting them to brutal training that strips away their humanity. Astapor's economy relies heavily on the sale of these soldiers, who are prized across Essos for their unwavering discipline and effectiveness in battle. The city itself is a decaying relic of past glories, its streets filled with the stench of blood and sweat, a grim testament to the inhumanity that thrives within its walls. Located north of Astapor, Nhai is often called the Yellow City due to its yellow brick walls and architecture. Unlike Astapor, Nhai specializes in the training of bed slaves who are groomed to serve the sexual desires of the elite across Essos. Ruled by the wise masters, the city's rulers are shrewd and calculating, more interested in maintaining their wealth and status than engaging in direct conflict. Nhai's defenses are not as formidable as Astapor's or Meereen's, relying more on diplomacy and bribery to maintain its independence. Despite its smaller size and less imposing military, Nhai has managed to preserve its influence through centuries of strategic alliances and lucrative trade deals. The largest and most powerful of the 3 cities, Meereen is located at the northernmost point of Slavers Bay. Dominated by its towering pyramids, the most significant of which is the Great Pyramid, Meereen is a city of contrasts. Beneath the grandeur lies a society deeply divided by class and cruelty. The great masters who rule the city live in opulence, while the vast majority of the population toils in misery. Meereen's economy, like its southern neighbors, revolves around slavery, but the city is also known for its elaborate fighting pits, where slaves are forced to battle to the death for the entertainment of the masses. The tension between the oppressed and their overlords is palpable, and rebellion simmers just beneath the surface, waiting for the right spark to ignite. Together, these 3 cities represent the dark heart of Essos, where human life is bought and sold without remorse, and the strong prey upon the weak in a never-ending cycle of exploitation. Despite their wealth and power, the cities of Slavers Bay are built on a foundation of cruelty that, as history shows, can crumble when the tides of change inevitably rise. Lhazar, known as the Land of the Lambmen, is a region of rolling hills and pastures south of the Dothraki Sea. The Lhazareen, a peaceful agrarian people, inhabit this area, living as shepherds. Unfortunately, their peaceful ways have made them frequent targets for Dothraki raids. The 3 main cities, Hesh, Lajrosh, and Khosrak, are small and focus on subsistence rather than trade or warfare. The Red Waste is a vast, barren desert stretching west of the Bone Mountains. This inhospitable land is marked by parched soil, ancient ruins, and the remnants of abandoned cities. The Qarthi once lived here, but their civilization was destroyed by the Dothraki. Today, only the ruins of their cities, such as Vice Toloro and Vice Kosar, remain as silent witnesses to their downfall. Qarth is an ancient port city located on the southern coast of Essos. It's been referred to as the Queen of Cities, a title also claimed by Nhai and Slavers Bay. Qarth claims to be the birthplace of civilization, although maesters are skeptical. It's the sole surviving city-state established by the Qarthi people, who rose in the grasslands of central Essos, known today as the Dothraki Sea, and founded city-states as they moved southeast following defeat in wars against the Sarnori. Surrounded by 3 thick walls of 30, 40, and 50 feet in height, respectively engraved with portraits of animals, war, and lovemaking, Qarth is a place of beauty and decadence. The city is famous for its vibrant architecture, grand marketplaces, and powerful merchant guilds. Ruled by the Pureborn from the Hall of 1,000 Thrones, Qarth is also home to the enigmatic warlocks who dwell in the House of the Undying. Although it once dominated trade routes, Qarth's influence has waned, but it remains a key player in the politics of Essos. The islands of Ibben lie in the cold waters of the Shivering Sea, inhabited by the Ibbenese, a hardy and reclusive people. Known for their whaling fleets and shipbuilding skills, The Ibbenese have a strong presence on the seas. Their culture is distinct, with a matriarchal society and a deep connection to the sea. While the mainland has suffered from Dothraki raids, the islands themselves remain a stronghold of Ibbenese power. Yi Ti, a rich and ancient civilization in the far east of Essos, is often likened to a distant and mysterious counterpart to the great empires of Westeros. Known for its opulence, Yi Ti is ruled by a god emperor who sits on the Azure throne. The nation is a place of both grandeur and mystery, with a history that spans millennia and encompasses a wealth of traditions, legends, and knowledge unknown to the West. Yi Ti is home to towering cities with golden domes, elaborate palaces, and deep-rooted religious practices, making it one of the most advanced civilizations in the world of ice and fire. The 5 forts, colossal and ancient structures, stand along Yi Ti's northern borders as both a defense and a testament to its might. Said to be raised in ancient times, these towering walls of fused black stone are believed to ward off something far older and darker than the usual raiders from the Shadowlands. The forts not only highlight Yi Ti's ancient power, but also suggest that the Empire was once engaged in battles against forces that are now the stuff of legends. With its deep traditions, mystic history, and imposing defenses like the 5 forts, Yi Ti remains an enigmatic and powerful presence in the world, far beyond the reach and understanding of those in Westeros. To the north of Yi Ti are the vast Grasslands, home to the nomadic Jogos Nhai. These people are known for their unique culture and distinctive appearance, with both men and women shaving their heads except for a single braid. The Jogos Nhai are fierce warriors and skilled horse riders, living in a matriarchal society where women hold significant power. Asshai, a mysterious and dark city, lies at the edge of the known world, in the Shadowlands. Shrouded in perpetual twilight, Asshai is a place of dark magic, forbidden knowledge, and dangerous secrets. The city is built from black stone, and its inhabitants are few and strange. Sorcerers, shadowbinders, and warlocks make their home here, practicing arts feared elsewhere. Even the waters around Asshai are dangerous, filled with shadowy creatures and whispers of ancient evils. The Summer Islands are a lush, tropical place located southwest of Essos. Known for their beauty, rich wildlife, and vibrant culture, the Summer Islanders are skilled seafarers and archers. The Isle of Naath, located nearby, is famous for its peace-loving people who worship the butterfly god. Despite the frequent raids by slavers, Naath remains a place of tranquility, with its inhabitants relying on the deadly butterfly fever to protect their home from outsiders. Now, if you'd like to learn more specifically about the great houses of Westeros or the entire world map from Game of Thrones, check out one of the videos on your screen. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.